In the Sharma family, principles matter more than anything. In the heart of the notorious Chambal, where echoes of bandits still resonate, a story of resilience and principle unfolds. Our protagonist, a spirited young man named Manoj Kumar Sharma, was born into a family that valued principles over convenience, righteousness over easy paths. His father, an upright clerk, dared to stand up against the system, a choice that came at a heavy cost. The fallout from his suspension sent shockwaves through the family. Financial stability, once taken for granted, became a distant memory. It was a testing time for the Sharmas, who found themselves caught in a storm they hadn't summoned. Yet their resolve remained unbroken, their principles unscathed. Manoj, along with his brother, stepped up to shoulder the burden. The brothers found themselves facing not just the challenge of sustenance, but also a corrupt educational system. The local school, a breeding ground for dishonesty, was under the control of officials who turned a blind eye to cheating. A culture of deceit had taken root, and it seemed as if the entire system was against them. However, when everything seemed bleak, a new figure entered the scene. DSP Dushyant Singh, a man who shared the Sharma family's disdain for corruption, took charge. His arrival disrupted the established order, and his refusal to tolerate dishonesty led to a collective failure in the exams. The shockwave was felt across the school, but it was a necessary jolt to awaken the students and shake the rotten foundation. This was a turning point for Manoj, for the entire Sharma family. Despite the hardships they faced, they found a beacon of hope in Dushyant Singh. His unwavering commitment to uphold the law and his refusal to succumb to the corrupt practices inspired Manoj. It was a light at the end of a dark tunnel, a sign that things could change, that they could rise above their circumstances. But then, a beacon of hope emerged in the form of DSP Dushyant Singh. This marked the beginning of a journey against the tide, a journey of upholding principles in the face of adversity. With their father's suspension still unresolved, the Sharma boys had to step up. The burden of their family's financial woes fell heavily upon their young shoulders. But adversity often sows the seeds of innovation, and so it did for Manoj and his brother. They weren't ones to sit idle, so they rolled up their sleeves and decided to create a mobile tea stall. It was an ingenious solution, a humble venture that not only kept the home fires burning, but also taught them the value of hard work and resilience. But as they say, when it rains, it pours. The tides of misfortune were not yet done with the Sharma family. False charges were leveled against Manoj's brother, adding fuel to their already blazing struggles. Yet it was in these dark times that a beacon of hope emerged. Dushyant Singh, the new DSP in town, intervened on their behalf, proving that justice still had a place in Chambal. This intervention was more than just a helping hand for Manoj. It was a spark that ignited a dream. Dushyant Singh, with his upright stance and unwavering dedication to duty, became a source of inspiration for him. The idea of serving his people, of being a part of the police force, started taking root in his heart. It was a daring dream, considering the state of affairs in their town, but it was a dream nonetheless, and Manoj was ready to chase it. But dreams, as powerful as they may be, are not realized overnight. They require patience and persistence, courage and conviction. And Manoj, with his indomitable spirit, was ready to muster it all. He knew the road ahead was tough, but he also knew that every journey begins with a single step. And so, he took his first step, ready to face whatever came his way. With a new dream in his eyes, Manoj was ready to take on the world. Guided by Dushyant, Manoj decided to fight against the corrupt system. In the crucible of adversity, Manoj found his purpose. He vowed to stand against the culture of cheating that had tainted his school and the wider community. He saw the path to redemption, not through shortcuts, but through integrity and hard work. His dream of donning the khaki uniform of a law enforcement officer burned brighter. Inspired by DSP Dushyant Singh, he committed to a life of honesty, discipline, and service. But the path was not easy. Manoj faced his Class 12 exams, a critical milestone. with a resolve to conquer them without resorting to dishonest means. While others succumbed to the temptation of easy success, Manoy held his ground. His moral compass pointed unwaveringly towards honesty, even as the winds of temptation blew fiercely against him. And when the results were declared, his name stood tall amidst the wreckage of collective failure. He had cleared his exams, not with flying colors, but with a clear conscience. However, the universe had more tests in store. His grandmother, a pillar of support in his life, had painstakingly saved for his higher education. But fate threw a curveball. The hard-earned savings were stolen, leaving Manoj's dreams hanging by a thread. But he was not one to surrender. The theft was a setback, yes, but it only served to stoke the fires of his determination. He pressed on, undeterred. His struggles were not just his own, they were emblematic of countless others trapped in a system that favored corruption over merit. But Manoj was ready to challenge the status quo. He was ready to stand tall against the tide. He was ready to fight for his dreams, for a better tomorrow. Despite the setbacks, Manoj stayed determined. He was ready to fight for his dreams. Manoj's journey took him to Gwalior, then to Delhi, testing his resolve at every step. On this path, he crossed paths with Pritam Pandey, a fellow aspirant with a heart as fiery as his. Their initial encounters were marked by fierce rivalry, yet this competition gradually transformed into a deep-rooted friendship. Pritam became Manoj's confidant, his support in the face of adversity. Next came Gauri Bhaiya, an experienced mentor who saw potential in Manoj's unyielding spirit. Gauri Bhaiya took Manoj under his wing, guiding him through the labyrinth of competitive exams, honing his skills, and cultivating his intellect. He became the compass that steered Manoj's journey towards his dream. But the road was not without its fair share of potholes. Personal losses struck Manoj hard. The most heartbreaking of them all was the passing of his beloved grandmother, the woman who had been his rock, his source of wisdom, and his guiding light. Her death was a blow that left Manoj reeling, yet it also served as a stark reminder of the fleeting nature of life and the importance of making every moment count. Manoj's pursuit of becoming an IPS officer was marred by numerous challenges, each one a test of his mettle. The academic rigors were intense, the competition fierce, and the pressure relentless. But Manoj, with his unwavering determination, took it all in stride. He learned to transform his weaknesses into strengths, his failures into stepping stones towards success. Through every trial and tribulation, Manoj held on to his dream with a tenacity that was both admirable and inspiring. He faced every hardship head-on, never losing sight of his goal. It was a testament to his resilience, a quality that would become the cornerstone of his success. With Gauri Bhaiya's guidance, Manoj was ready to face any challenge that came his way. His journey was not easy, but it was this very journey that shaped him, defined him, and prepared him for the triumphs that lay ahead. With unwavering determination, Manoj stood against the odds. The road to success was littered with failures, but Manoj turned each setback into a stepping stone. The prelims and mains examinations proved a formidable challenge. With each attempt, Manoj faced disappointment, but he never let failure deter his spirit. His resolve was as steady as a mountain, undeterred by the storms of defeat. In this journey, he was not alone. Gauri Bhaiya's mentorship played a pivotal role, providing the guidance and support Manoj needed to navigate the treacherous path of success. His wisdom and experience were the torch that lit Manoj's way, illuminating the path through the darkest nights of failure. Personal relationships were strained, jealousy and false accusations attempted to cloud his focus. But Manoj, with his eyes fixed on the goal, remained unswayed. His dedication bore fruit, his hard work paid off, and success finally embraced him. Manoj's relentless efforts had finally paid off. At the peak of his journey, Manoj stood victorious. A sense of accomplishment washed over him, his chest swelling with pride as he topped the class. This wasn't just a personal victory, but a testament to the power of perseverance and an upright spirit. With each name announced, the anticipation grew, until finally it was his turn. The room erupted into applause as Manoj's name echoed, a beacon of triumph. His eyes welled up, tears of joy cascading down his cheeks. These were not just tears of triumph, but of relief. Relief that his struggles, his sacrifices, his relentless pursuit of honesty had not been in vain. In this moment, he was not just Manoy, the son of a suspended clerk, or the brother of a falsely accused man. He was Manoy, the topper, the victor, the embodiment of resilience and determination. He had climbed the mountain of adversities and now stood at the peak, savoring the sweet taste of success. Manoy had finally achieved what he set out for. Manoy's journey had come full circle. From the dusty streets of Chambal to the high ranks of the Indian police service, his path was marked by adversity, but lit by resilience. Against all odds, Manoy rose to the occasion, embracing the challenges that came his way as stepping stones towards his goal. His success was not just his own, but also a reflection of the unwavering support and guidance of DSP Dushyant Singh. Dushyant's faith in Manoj's potential was a beacon of hope in the darkest of times, illuminating the path to his dreams. And amidst all the trials and tribulations, there was love. Shraddha, who stood by him through thick and thin, became his partner in life, adding another layer of triumph to his tale. Their union symbolized a new beginning, a testament to the power of love and determination. In the end, Manoj's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and the strength of principles.